In this video, we will demonstrate the new features of WebEOC 8.0. Here you can see the previous WebEOC login screen that requested a username and password from the initial screen. When you click the OK button, it would then prompt you to go in and select a position and select an incident to log into. Once you selected your position and incident, you could click OK, and it would take you to an additional screen to add your additional login information. From there, clicking the OK button in the old system would then open up your new control panel and leave a panel in the back that you could then close. Historically, we have recommended closing this logged in screen and then focusing just on your control panel. In the old system, you would see red, which would denote new data, and black, which would denote boards that did not have any new data. When you click on the name of significant events, it would then open the screen into a new window overall. We've now updated WebEOC to show the new 8.0, and so we will demonstrate that now. As you can see, the new WebEOC system looks very different. You will first come to a WebEOC 8.0 login screen, which will give a policy statement and the reminders overall of how to access the system and where to send support requests. Once you click the Accept button, it will bring you to the login screen where you are able to then put in your username and password just like you did in the previous system. Your username and password will remain the same in the new 8.0 version. After entering your information and clicking OK, you will still be asked which position would you like to log into and which incident would you like to log into as well. Clicking the Continue button will take you to the last screen, which again will be to verify your contact information in WebEOC. Clicking Continue will then take you directly into WebEOC, which you'll notice now looks very different. You no longer have a standalone control panel on the left-hand side of your screen to navigate, and you no longer have a screen in the back which you must close that shows that you are logged in. Once you are logged into the new WebEOC system, you will see that things look different. Up in the top left-hand corner, you can still see the name, which would be the username that you have logged into, and you have a logout button directly next to it. Next to that area, you have a drop-down, which shows which position you are logged into and which incident you are logged into as well. If you need to change either your position or your incident, you simply click the down arrow and it will give you the list of incidents that you have the ability to log into throughout the system. The question mark will bring up a help screen that you are then able to get some help in the system if you need to. To get to what we used to think of as a control panel, you'll see we have this button here in the top left-hand corner. When we click on this button, it will then expand what we call the new control panel. You'll notice that a number of these board names have got a blue star next to them, and the blue star denotes new data, which is what we used to see as the red text overall. As you can see, we have data in the position log, so all I need to do is click on the name position log, just like we did in the old control panel, and you'll notice instead of it opening into a new window, it opens it into a new tab along the top. You'll notice that the position log looks exactly like it used to, and it functions exactly like it used to in the previous system, where you have your new record buttons, your print and PDF, and then in the bottom left-hand corner, you have the ability to go to the next page and disable refresh. So all of those features are still there. If you would like to open additional boards, you can come back up here to the top left to your control panel and click on another board name, and it will continue to open boards in tabs overall, and you can add as many of these as you would like to the top of your screen. You'll notice then that your boards are across the top, and you have the ability to scroll through each of them as you need to. So if I come back over and click on significant events, you can see that we can still see significant events and we can still activate significant events as much as we need to. If we need to go back to that home screen, we have a button here that will take us back home. And over in the top right-hand corner, you also have the ability to get a quick listing of the boards that you may have open in tabs to be able to jump to one very quickly. You can add as many tabs across the top as you would like, and they also add some arrow buttons on either side to be able to scroll through them if your board tabs have gotten too long. To close a board and remove it from the top area, all you have to do is click on the red X, and that will close that board out of the tab and return it over to the control panel. Additionally, one of the things that the system does is in the past, it used to create a red text on the board when new data is added. You'll notice that the shelters board just turned blue where it used to be a gray tab because a new shelter was opened in that process. And so if you have multiple boards open across the top in tabs, as new data comes into them, each of those will turn a light blue so that you know that you've got new information there for that board. Additionally, if you still like to be able to open some of these boards into a brand new window and not in a new tab overall, this button on the far right hand side of the board will then allow you to click the button and it then opens up that board in a new window just like you used to in the old WebEOC system. When you are finished with WebEOC, you can click the Log Out button here in the top left-hand corner. And one of the benefits of the new WebEOC system is when you go to log back in with your username, password, and select your position, it will automatically load the same tabs across the top that you had open on your last visit. So it should make getting around and navigating the WebEOC system that much easier. We look forward to your feedback on WebEOC, and please don't hesitate to shoot an email to webeoc@guilford-es.com if you have any questions or concerns. Thank you.